Hey guys, I'm Leila. Today we're in Raid Shadow Legends, and I'm holding Leonardo for a reason, because his path event is up and we are going to be pulling a massive amount of shards for Champion. And the reason for that is because Champion wants both Leonardo and Leonardo's soul. And you're gonna see that he already started kind of working down the path. So we need some more points here to get Leo, and then we're gonna be going down the right side as well too. But what we're gonna have to do here is we need another key. So what'll happen is we are gonna pull the shards, and then we're probably gonna come down here, grab this key, and then we'll come down here and grab the soul when we do this as well. All right, so listen up. This is what we got. We have 300 ancients. We're gonna pull 76 voids. And yes, we're aware that there's 84 sacreds. He asked me to pull 9. As you see, we already have our progressives. So he's after April in both the ancients and the sacreds, and then Shredder for the voids. Now, if we happen to get another Leo here, you know, that's fine. No problem whatsoever. There will be plenty happy with that. All right, so here we go. Let's think 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, you know what we could probably do to keep track of the ancients? I think if we pull the voids first, 76, 7, 8, 9, that's gonna be 99. Oh wait, we have 370. Wait a minute. I was trying to think there's a way to make this easy for me. All right, I still think what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull the void shards first. And then what we'll do is we'll leave 70 here to easily get the 300. That way I don't accidentally overpull on his shards, okay? So here we go. Champion, good luck. We're gonna pull your voids. Guys, I'd love to know if you're pulling during this. This is for sure like the most highly anticipated event in like raid history, I'm pretty sure. And we do have a prediction going on for if Leo is gonna pull Champion more champs on top of obviously getting the guaranteed Leonardo at this point. All right. So we have 2 more, and then we could do some 10 pulls. All right, 1. So lots of food here. Okay. Blue apparently is a favorite color for Leonardo. I wonder why. And go, here we go. 10s, good luck. Let's see if we can get a Lego here in the voids. Cold Heart basically is like a Lego, right? Okay. Lots of blue. Here we go. All right. And surprise, go! All blues. I'm trying to like trick the system a little bit here and just go fast on some of them and see if it does anything. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, that's Genbo. I do like Genbo. We did a story not too long ago too. His lore story is actually pretty sad. Yeah, this is just blue taxes, right? It's fine. This is fine. Leo, it's fine. The rare tax is real. It's true. It's fine, Leo. Warcaster. Okay. Oh my. All right, we're gonna go fast on this one. Ready? Ready, guys? Fast. Okay, so that is. Oh, we got ourselves a werewolf, and we got Skimfoss. Okay, we're gonna go fast again. Leo. Fast. That is Genbo. All right, fine. We'll slow down. You know, we're trying to do something a little different here. Oh, Lego! Okay, Supreme Gallic. He's green. Leo, it's the wrong kind of green though. I mean, he's an orc and he's green. It's just not a turtle. Congratulations though on Supreme Gallic. I'm curious, did you have him or is he new for you? Oh, he's new. Congratulations. Champion says Supreme Gallic is new. All right. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I am going to adjust the vault a little bit just to give myself 300 spots so we don't overpill, so I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. So I made enough space for us to pull 300 ancients and 9 sacreds. Here we go. Leo, do your thing. Let's see if we can get another Lego. So far we have Gallic. Fast! Magnar. Okay. Let's go fast! That's a lot of blue. All right, one more. One more fast. Fast! No. Leo's like, slow down, Leila! Fine. Okay. We'll just very highly anticipate. We got Morty. I'm happy that we ended up getting a new Void Lego, though, for Champion. That's good. All right, so pulling 300 Ancients, we should be guaranteed at least one Lego in here, right? It's just a matter of who we're going to get. Okay. Hi, guys. Those of you guys just joined. Oh, there's a Lego! It's... You know what's funny? Have you guys seen the newer raid commercial with the turtles? And so they hop into the port. Yes, Big Bacon. And Champion says he thinks he's new. So what I was going to say is, yes, he goes with the turtles. That's what I was getting to. Is the new commercial. The turtles hop in through the portal and see Norog fighting, I think, Yumeko. And they make a comment about it. Because it's Bebop, right? Rocksteady Bebop. One of them is a piggy and the other one's a rhino, right? So I think that's actually kind of funny. So kudos to Leonardo for pulling something that's actually kind of related. I mean, we would have expected like a rat or something too, possibly, for Master Splinter. Big Bacon in the house, though. All right, fast. So he does kind of go with the turtles. We're gonna go fast again. Fast. Okay. So we ended up getting Firegun, Isbelly, and Sachi. She's for Lady Makaj too, if anyone's still working on Lady Makaj. Okay, fine. We'll slow down. He's getting closer. That's actually true. So JP said he pulled green for Supreme Gallic, and now pulled something that's kind of close to the turtles thing. It's Bebop, right? Is Bebop the one that's the piggy and Rocksteady is the rhino? Okay. Fast! Leo, can you get us another good Lego in here? Can we get April to fight off Bebop? And fast! That's Franox. Lots of food for your Leo is what I'm seeing here. Kinagashi, I actually like her quite a bit. Okay. Yeah, those of you guys that are placing bets on how many Legos we're gonna get. So, oh, we pulled Supreme Gallic and we pulled Ultimate Gallic too. We pulled both Gallics. Some of you guys had already predicted 2. So we'll have to see if we can get a 3rd in here somewhere. During this whole pull, by the way, not necessarily just Ancients. Obviously, it was 1 in the Voids, 1 in the Ancients. Now, wouldn't that be something if we did actually get 1 in the Sacreds as well, too? That'd be pretty cool. All right, Ursa and Ironhide. Oh, Lego! We did get another one! And it's Lord Cesar! That is 2 Legos in the Ancients. So far, it is 3 Legos total. Is he kind of related to turtles at all? I'm thinking about this. Is there a demon in there somewhere? Somewhere? All right, congratulations. It's new as well. Oh, Champions say we're getting all kinds of new Legos for him. Good job, Leo. Oh, and a vagabond. That's an omen. That's not good. That's not great. That's a bad sign. All right. So have quite a few more ancients to pull here too, huh? Yago, Luthien Sanguinea. I will say, I feel like the epics rates are actually pretty good because, like, it's not even a 2x. We're getting a decent amount of epics, I feel like. Okay. And fast! Skull Crusher, you know, before I had my Bat Eater Clan Boss team that I have now, I ran a team with Skull Crusher, Man Eaters, I think Fane, and I forgot who my fifth was. Probably still Painkeeper. And I called it the Man Crush, is what I called that Clan Boss team. With Skull Crusher and the Man Eaters, it was called the Man Crush. Oh, Apo's good. We like Apo. Yeah, we're getting a good amount, and then all of a sudden, none for epics. Naldor Rhymeblade. He reminds me of somebody that would be in like one of those romantasy novels. He's got such like a smug look on his face. You just want to slap it. It's kind of like he would be one of those characters in a romantasy novel that's kind of those like enemies to lovers things. That's what he just reminds me of. Okay. Prince Charming and Shrek. Oh my gosh, yep. Vampire manga. Right, right. All right, fast. That is Oathbound. Okay, so I think that was the 300. It was. Okay, so we ended up getting 2 Legos out of there. So far, we have 3 Legos total. And now we're going to do 9 secrets. So we're on track to get exactly what's here. All right, Leo, can you get one more? Just one more Lego for champion. And so far, we're starting off with a fake Draco. All right, here we go. Can we get one more? Just una mas, Leo. Wow, this guy, so Siege Hulk is so big, he takes up the full screen when he runs in. That's a big Hulk. Okay. Wuji's super cool. She reminds me like she'd be in Mortal Kombat. That's not Master Splinter. It's close. But I wouldn't exactly say this is the right rat to be Master Splinter. Maybe though? I don't know, maybe? Okay. Still going. I lost count of how many we're going to pull here. I just know that it's going to be the exact amount. Another Fire Gun is Belly. Lego! We did it! We got another one and you have all 10. Okay, now, here's the thing. Obviously, we had April in here. We had Shredder in here. Champion literally got a Lego out of all of the different shard types today. So far, he's got 4. And that's not even including when we go pull Leonardo for him. That's just ridiculous. All right, and that is all of them. Okay, that gets us the full amount. That ended up being 4 Legos total. So now let's go pull our Leonardo. Let's go finish off our points. And there's Leo. Congratulations. There's Leonardo. All right, so now we are going to finish down here. Gonna grab this key. And then now we have to go this way to get the soul. They need to make some raid fan fiction really quick. All right, so I think you should have enough points here, right? We had to deviate to get the key. Leo is gonna go in the mail. That is true. Okay. And there it is! Champion, congratulations! You now have Leonardo, who is hanging out over here. So exciting, right? There's your Leonardo, once we end up kind of like cleaning up your champs here. And you also have a soul for him. Congratulations! We ended up with, wow, 4 legendaries. On top of Leo, so it ended up being 5. Holy cow. Guys, drop me a comment down below if you're pulling during this event. Champion, thank you so much for letting us pull. And guys, thanks for watching. Hey guys, I'm Leila. It's Zero Raid Shadow Legends, and we're gonna be pulling some shards for evil Queenie. Now, she has 51 voids and a whopping 29 sacreds that we're gonna be pulling because she really wants to get Leonardo. I mean, everybody and their mommies basically wants Leonardo right now, right? And this is what we're gonna do, is we are going to leave the progressive blank because she said she really wants Terros when it comes to the void shards. Now, we are aware of the fact that Shredder is there as the progressive, but I also, I feel that vibe of wanting something, is good versus Shredder not being that great compared to the rest of the turtles. And she wants Raph. She missed out on getting all the fragments for Raph. She has some, maybe like 75 or something like that. So she really, really wants him here. And hoping that me and my April jacket, and also bringing in Leonardo to basically pull Leonardo, is going to help her get what she wants. So with that, we're gonna give it a little shake. And Queenie, good luck. We're gonna start with your voids. We're gonna pull the single one. Of course it's blue. Okay, because Leonardo's got a thing for blue. He's got affinity for blue things, of course, because he's blue. Dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-da. All right, good luck. If anything, a lot of these will at least be food for your Leonardo, right? He's the best rare reviver. He actually is. The Sylvan that we pulled there is a really good reviver too. It's a shame like when he's running out, he looks like he's gonna trip, but he's pretty good. Hey, look, it's a Leila life braid. So fun fact, they kind of had to mix the letters up a little bit so they wouldn't have to pay me any royalties, but basically that's Leila life braid. Oh, Seer. Gotta love a Seer. Doing pretty good here on these other champs. All right, Leo, what you got? Leo's got his hand up. He's ready. Let's get something good for Queenie. I mean, Seer's already great. I like Bellower. Okay. Is this the last Void 10 pull here? Seducer! I know. So chat's like, oh, just a Seducer in there. Fellhound, Farming Puppy. Okay. Oh, we have one more. Okay, we got one more. Another Leila life braid. See, that Yumeko, I have a couple of my own champs in here, don't I? Okay. And all right, so that is all of the voids. No Lego there, but we have 29 sacreds. All right, guys, we got 29 sacreds. Let's go. Now, so Queenie just said, if we get 2 Legos or less, we're going to pull out her primals as well. I really hope that we do end up getting you some good Legos, though. Okay. She wants the points for Leo, and then she also wants to try to get points for his soul as well. Your soul is mine. 26. I gotta say, well, I do like Miscreated Monster. That wasn't what I was going to say. I think Miscreated Monster is such a cool looking Halloween champ. What I was going to say is pulling sacred shards. When it has like the gold, like there's like a little flash of gold right there. It gets me every time because then I think there's like a Lego coming out. The primals do that to me sometimes too. And then sometimes there's like a pause and I think a Lego's coming out and it doesn't. Like I get bamboozled so many times. Okay, we're on to 22. All right, Leo, what do you got here? One more, then we got 20. Leonardo. More Legos, please! She's begging Leonardo, be nice. We like Queenie, be nice. All right, we got 19. Okay, so far looks like lots of food for Leonardo, maybe some empowerments. This guy's interesting here, the Myceliac Priest Orn. Okay. 16 to go. Leo, you can't be tired yet. Lego, there we go. Oh, we got Groucho's Turd Drake. You know what? I'm a fan of him. He looks like the Balrog from Lord of the Rings. I actually really, really like this guy. Congratulations. Is he new for you? I'd love to know. So Queenie actually says she would like a Rotos as well. I personally have 2 of them. But there's one Lego. That is, I call him the Balrog. And 15 to go. All right, Leo, that's 1. Can we get another one for Queenie? Oh, he's new. Okay. She said she wanted to replace her epic defense down champ for Faction Wars. So he was worth of a hard mode. Yay. I did. Those of you guys watching on YouTube, I do call him the Balrog from Lord of the Rings. So I'm a massive Lord of the Rings fan. It's just like Neff, the demon from Mordor. Royal Guard's good too. Well, congrats then on Grachos. All right, we got 12. All right. One more, then we're going to have 10 left. Okay. And last 10. Leo, you got another surprise in there. That's not the surprise. Though Stagnite. Stagnite is still such an oldie but goodie. I think he's so cool looking. Okay. Seeker. We like Seeker. Leo, please! So Twitch chat's laughing at me because there was a time I was looking for Grachos in the game and I kept typing Balrog and so he wasn't coming up. And the Twitch chat's like, that's not his name. I'm like, I know. I call these guys like all kinds of different names and I mess myself up when I start looking in the game for them. Okay. There's 5 left. Leo. Please be nice to Queenie and give her something else. That's not the something else that she was looking for. 4 more. So far there's 1 Lego in the 29 Sacreds. Okay, 3. Is he holding out for the last Sacred again? Okay. She says she's deep in Mercy. All right. Leonardo, there's 1 left. And 1. All right, Leo, give us something good. Lego, there it is. And it is Tomb Lord. Jeez, Leo, you know, hanging off to like the last second here on the last shard. As poor Queenie is biting her nails, hoping that she gets another Lego in there. Good grief, Leonardo of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There is Tomb Lord. So I'm curious. Oh, he's a dupe. Okay. Does that help you in your night rev, though, for the dupes? All right. Queenie says, pull those primals. All right, here we go. So same thing. We do have the progressive set for Raphael. Good luck. You know, actually, getting an epic off primals is pretty good. Because I mostly get rares. See what I mean? Oh, no. All right, Leo. And go, 10. All right, what do we got? Oh, these are slow openings. That's right. Lady Atessa. She reminds me of like a vampire hunter. Vala, vampire hunter from like the Diablo franchise. And then we have Fenax. All right. Let me see how many points that got us for Queenie. 196. I am not sure if that's going to be enough to get her over here, but here we go. So we're going to come down here in the middle. All right, because we're going to walk key 1. And then, so let's go off this way. Yeah, you're still getting Leo. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough to get the soul, but you're pretty close. And you still have 3 days, Queenie. What that means, too, is you could potentially get more shards to open from the clan boss, or you could farm for artifacts and accessories. All right, there's Leonardo. Yay! Congratulations. So we have 83 left, which I don't think is going to be enough this way, but let's go this way anyway and see. All right, so we need to get you the second key. And then, yeah, we're going to have to go this way. All right. It'll be close. I don't think you're going to be too far off. Wait. Oh, we had barely enough. Congratulations. Oh, by the hair and our chinny chin chin just a smidge. Congratulations. Yay. Queenie, I'm so excited for you. Okay, so we ends up being able to get Leo